gonna be in the middle, right? Okay. I don't know why it never launched properly. Debates. Hold on. I like this one. This one's good. It's a good topic.
You made up a whole sentence that I didn't even say.
I actually didn't. You verbatim said you're downplaying.
That's not what I said. I said
to
you're downplaying a woman's role. I didn't say that I was downplaying a woman's role. What are you talking about?
This is racist.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Do
wait.
you not understand
Wait, can I ask a
English?
question to people?
This is basic
Can I ask-
English that I'm
Wait,
speaking.
wait,
Right?
who here thinks men shouldn't date if they're broke?
Let him ask a question.
Yeah, wait. I just want to ask the question to the people. Is there anybody here that agrees that men shouldn't date while they're broke?
Yes.
Oh, okay, but I have a question. Wait. I have two questions. So if they're in college, do you think they shouldn't date if they're trying to work for a better career? Because most college students are broke.
In my opinion, I don't think anybody who's not stable financially, mentally, or any way form should not be dating. I think they should be
Wrong.
Wouldn't that include you?
Wrong.
No, but Grandpa, there's two points Okay, but there's 2 points I have to say. But I think that you saying a college student shouldn't date because they're broke, even though they're trying to work for a career, I don't think that's a really good, valid point.
But I
to be honest.
That is the most.
If he's gonna become
Wrong.
you're telling him not to date. That's crazy.
I have a rebuttal. I have a rebuttal I'd like to say.
Hold on, let me answer.
Okay, he has a rebuttal.
Let me answer. So, I'm not saying that college people should not date. I'm absolutely not saying that. I'm saying that they should explore. They can explore, but dating, that's a different step. Dating is a thing of commitment. If you know
maybe you're just broke and you should get your money out.
Oh my God.
Ooh, nice, he said that. Ooh, damn.
Can I say something, guys? Can I
Wait,
say
that's
something?
actually productive.
I think
Not
the men who are
everybody
broke
just,
shouldn't
not
speak.
everybody should. If you know you're not ready for that type of commitment, if you're already dealing with just a whole bunch of things, what makes you think it's the smartest idea to go out
If you don't
and
have
date
7
somebody
figures in
after-
your
I have a rebuttal. I have a rebuttal.
Real quick, just wanted to say this.
Why do you think dating is like such like a commitment? Like it's marriage.
I have a rebuttal. I have a rebuttal.
Like, give a valid reason. Why is it wrong to love someone if you're not up on your money?
That's the problem with this generation. They think that dating is just something to. They think it's just all fun and games.
Calm down,
All
Auntie.
talk over, bro.
Let me answer
All I
that.
was just gonna say, wait, let me just finish my point, and then you can tell it. All I was saying is, for dating, you don't have to do like expensive dates, right? When I'm saying broke, you can still go on dates, right? They don't have to be so expensive, though.
But
I
let
don't
me
understand how you don't think that's
hold on.
possible.
Money.
I
Okay,
never
rebuttal.
said that. But as I said, you missed the entire point. I said no one should be dating if they're financially not well, mentally not well, or just in general not doing well.
they're
Wrong and incorrect. Listen,
Are you advocating for eugenics? Are you advocating
you
for
can and
eugenics?
should gather dating experience before you are ready to settle down, yo.
Everybody, like.
I will not
No,
sit
but
here
again,
and
I
commit
said
to
you're a
a
college
guy if I
student.
know
Most
that
college
I'm
students
working
are
on my
broke.
career.
Can somebody
I will
get
not
this
sit
broke
here-
bitch to shut up, please?
Oh my God.
Yo, be nice.
If you broke, you shouldn't date.
Yo,
I
yeah,
would
but
not
I'm not
say-
trying to go against it.
Hold
They're
on, hold
broke.
on, hold
I'm
on. I'll
literally
let you
saying
talk. I'll let
broke
you
college
talk.
students.
Hold on. I'll let you talk. I will not sit here and lead somebody get into a relationship knowing that I'm working on myself and doing multiple things at the same time at that.
What are
Knowing
you
that
doing
you're
that's
not.
important?
Hold on, be quiet.
What, you
Knowing
working
that you're
9 to 5 to
not-
McDonald's?
Dang.
Yo,
Knowing
look
you're
at
not
what the
going-
chat.
Oh my God.
Guys, she paid her rent, guys. We should be proud of her.
If
She
you-
paid
if
her
I
rent.
know-
Congratulations.
If I know
She made a
that
car
you're
payment.
not-
Be quiet.
Yo!
She filed her taxes.
If you know that you're not, if I
You
know
can
that
work on yourself while simultaneously dating somebody. Dating doesn't mean that there's a promise of a life together. There's no expectations of a life together. You can still do it while you're working on yourself. Multitask.
Guys,
XQC.
The XQC?
I cooked hard.
Oh my god, is that like
Oh
you
my
see?
gosh.
Oh my god, quiver.
Yeah, there's too many people. Oh my.
Okay, guys, can we please take turn and stop talking over what's her name?
Thank you.
Yo, she's not gonna let you hit little bro.
Bro, shut
Listen. If you never date because you're always broke, it doesn't make sense because what happens when you get money? You're gonna be what, 25 years old, and then you're gonna be dumped into the dating scene with more experience. Then what? You're gonna be useless.
True, I agree. He's been the
Bro,
truth.
this is the second service you joined that I was in.
Oh my
That's
god.
insane.
As I was saying, I will not sit here and
Bro,
make
you've been talking the
somebody-
whole time. Can you stop saying? Please, bro. I ain't trying to. I said I asked for something, camera. I ain't trying to
It's
listen
the
to you, bro.
only woman in this group, okay? We are gonna have no other points to go against if
Maybe
she
that's
leaves.
why
I'm
she's
a
not-
woman.
Wait, you guys, it's actually XQC. It's actually XQC. What the hell?
xQc, can you please let her talk? Let the queen talk.
No, let XQC.
No, let her talk.
My bad.
Alright, let her talk.
Wait, this is XQC. He's streaming.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
I love you, bro. I love you.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I came here to debate the topic, man.
Bro, xQc might just leave. I'm not gonna lie.
Can we get back to the topic, please?
I came here to debate the topic like everybody else. Let me play the game, please.
Holy what?
Let the woman speak.
Hey, guys,
Let the woman
listen,
speak.
Listen, let's get back to
I
the
will
topic.
not
Hey,
speak
hey,
it.
hey.
I will not.
Anyways,
I will not
hey,
sit here
pipe down.
and
Shut
make.
your trap. Shut your
I
trap.
will not.
The alpha's talking.
Yes.
The alpha's talking.
Ew.
Wait, you guys, let's actually have.
This is why you're
Relax,
single.
bro.
Not because you're broke, because you pull stuff like this, pal.
Anyways, as I was saying, I will not sit here and prioritize somebody if I know I have other things that I'm prioritizing, because at the end of the day, I will probably end up kicking you to the curb because I really can't juggle everything.
Okay, so would that also equivalent for marriage too? Would that also equivalent because you're also doing stuff at
What?
because you're also doing stuff all the time, the whole time. You're always going to be busy.
So is that
as a
warning or
woman.
bad?
So does that mean you just don't have any time for a relationship? You're always going to be busy worrying about other things, work, money, getting a car, everything. So does that mean you cannot
But
get into a relationship?
here's where this logic come in. You know how I said I don't believe people should be dating if they're not ready at all? When you know you're ready to get married, that's a whole different ballpark. We're talking
Married
about
is
right
not
now.
dating.
Oh my
Money
God.
has nothing to do with dating. Like, it's not about
Dating is not married.
You're clearly materialistic.
If oh my gosh, bro.
You've been
Everybody
finishing
needs to
your
be
thought the whole
realistic.
time. How about you
If
spit it
you
out?
will never date, if you're always, let's be honest.
If I know I'm about to get married to somebody, the last thing I would do is marry somebody when I'm not at my best. Like, come on, be so for real. That's stupid.
Okay, what if you're broke, but like the person you're dating is like rich?
That's why I brought college students. College students are thinking about getting married.
Unmute XQC.
You just proved my point. Like,
Let's be honest. If you only date when you have money, you're never gonna date because let's be honest, you're gonna be broke for the most of your life.
oh, brother, you talking
Look at her hands. Look at her hands.
Yo.
You're projecting right now, and I'm
You
not
only date.
Yeah, this guy's projecting. This guy's clearly projecting. He's projecting so hard.
He's a millionaire. What do you mean?
I'm projecting.
That really makes no sense.
Millionaire.
Okay, let's just stop.
Billionaire.
Stop objectifying everybody, okay? I just gotta let you know. I just wanna say, come on, shut up.
Wait, I have an actual
I
question.
just wanna let the point
Grandpa,
out.
what do you consider broke? Like, what amount of money do you?
This
consider
room is broke.
No, chill, relax.
Yo, my bad.
You haven't met me, alright, buddy. You haven't met me.
XQC has my money on a USB drive.
Hold on, xQc, let me hold 100,000. Let me hold 100,000 real quick.
No, because you need to work on yourself. When you work on yourself, the money comes with it, with improvement, with your skill, with your performance. You know? Can't skip any steps.
What do I
bro, it doesn't
consider?
mean you get no hearts, bro. It's okay.
What I consider broke is somebody who cannot uphold themselves without any support. That's
That's most of America. That's literally most of America right now. That's the vast majority of Americans.
Yeah, mass majority.
My bad.
No, he's right. He's right. Mass majority of Americans are broke.
Exactly. Like
So you think
No.
most?
You're right,
So you
though.
think the majority of people shouldn't date?
The birth rate
Shut
would
up.
be so bad that civilization would cease to exist. If you think about it.
Yeah.
XQC,
Only
bro.
people
The president-
that are rich can date.
Okay, but can we ask a real question?
We
though?
had like a 0.4 replacement rate.
And whose fault is that, man?
Bro, what is this guy
What?
doing? You
What?
to be speaking like this?
For there to be children, there must be women and men. How could it be men's fault?
Women should date while they're broke because it's
Get your money out there.
it's the man's job to provide for her and give her money when she needs it.
Oh, whoa!
There we go. There we go. That's where we draw the line. That's where we shut up and be quiet for a second because
No line that needs to be drawn
men
because at the end of the day,
to account.
men, if everybody has a purpose, men need to fill their purpose by being providers. Women need to be.
And
so
your
what
purpose
their
is
purpose is-
How can you say that as a woman?
What's your purpose?
Ooh!
No, I'm not a feminist. Thank you.
You're not a feminist?
B, what's your purpose?
Oh my gosh, how can you say you're not a feminist?
Then what is your
purpose
purpose?
is to exist and receive money whenever I want.
Oh,
it.
rage bait! Rage bait!
Your purpose is to serve men.
Bro, your purpose is to go direct traffic. That's what it sounded like. You ain't got nothing.
Jesus.
What?
Just go under the table.
Y'all wasn't talking this hot until XQC joined, so I'm gonna need y'all to calm down and pipe down. Okay?
She's still on business.
He could leave, and I still would say your opinion.
Whoa!
Why are we bringing up the BLK and YT terms right now?
That's too far.
That's a
That's
YT
too
person
far.
myself. That's offensive.
Look at me, I'm XQZ. I'm XQZ.
If your argument about this comes down to YT and BLK, I have to be honest, you're automatically wrong. You're automatically wrong.
Speak facts.
We don't care.
Be quiet for a second.
Speak facts, my
for a
king.
second.
Speak
Let X
facts.
speak, bro. Let X speak.
Speak the truth.
Let X speak.
Listen, the reality is that in the current day and age, both men and women have to support themselves and the family in an equivalent fashion. Therefore, when you say, this topic says people shouldn't date while they're broke, I feel like it's gonna bias. I think you're saying men, because you would be on the receiving end of that money. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, if she was born American.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
Is your brain
I
tiny?
mean,
I literally said both genders. Like, be so
That's
for real.
what you guys created the game. We're just benefiting from it.
If we're
That's it.
going off the
Y'all created the
supplier
game.
and the demander.
The game of what?
So if the guy is like with you, and you're him with the money, isn't your job to like provide for him like at home, like have kids, make dinner, like we're talking about traditional, right?
True. Yes. True.
No.
That's correct. That is correct.
If I come home from a long day, I'm expecting a hot meal.
The house is squeaky clean, and you can eat off the ground. And if there's a baked lasagna that's hot in the oven, you know what I mean?
Open your ears, then.
Are you eat some food, bro? You need me like Uber Eats you some food?
No, I'm talking. She in there cooking me at least a 5-layer lasagna with cheese,
Wait,
mozzarella.
XQC, you're 30 years old?
Why you dressed like that?
That's right.
Nah, genuinely, bro. What does
I could have retired when I was 22 years old, and the reality is that you won't be retired at 60. So say what you want my age, but when you're here, you'll be working your hardest. Is what it is.
You're too old, bro.
You're too old. What are you talking about?
XQC, why are you even here?
I'm here by choice. I'm the only one in this call that can afford to be here. None of you guys can afford to be here. You should be out there grinding, but you're here in this call for what? I can afford to be here.
It's free on the ROBLOX game.
This is a luxury. This is superfluous.
Hey, XQC, if you're such a
Grandpa, do
millionaire,
you just
send
like
me
speak and
100,000
speak
right
and
now.
speak and
Like,
speak and speak?
Why would I do that when I could buy myself a brand new Porsche? I could send you 100K or buy a new Porsche I can ride around.
So if you're offering to buy
Easy
stuff for people,
choice.
can you like pay for my college?
No.
Yo, can you buy me a zip, bro? XQC, I just ran out, bro. How about that?
A what?
I don't need college tuition. Just give me a zip.
Where did he go?
What's that? Next topic. Next topic.
Bro, that 28 G's, bro.
Okay, what's the next
Alright,
topic?
guys, let's change the topic. Let's change the topic.
Next topic is.
Next topic.
Wait, what's the topic be? You guys have topic change? Should it be what should women date while brokey, low-key? I'm sorry. That's not
Oh
funny.
my god.
Yo, by the way, that was the real XQC. I was watching the stream.
That was just
That is
Hello, shut up. You're not even.
I only join populated servers. That's all I do.
I wish, you know, our Muslim women are blessed with Muslim men and not kids who just argue with girls on a game all day.
Hello, stop crying. Stop crying.
Wait, stop. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I want to give you guys a rundown on what just happened, right? So anyway, the argument is that Islam has a historical claim on, well, these people converted to Islam, right? But the dilemma is that if they don't have the authoritative word of God, which he just admitted that they believe that they have the absolute word of God, then therefore Islam would be false. Otherwise, you'd have to convince them that their belief, right, that they don't have the absolute word of God.
Oh my god, you guys see this characters when I was a kid.
Bro, he is mad. Oh my god.
Dude, he's just.
Oh my
he's just
god,
like,
he might have
rage
been
baiting.
Why did we just get 70
Why did we get
people
flooded?
in here?
What is Wait, what? Holy hell, what happened?
Guys, how's it going?
What happened?
God,
Wait,
man,
chill.
Alright,
I'm lagging. What happened, bro?
Oh Lord.
What's I guess I'll just whoever wants.
Alright. Okay.
Wait, why did y'all how did y'all get all these people?
I don't know what happened, but we just got.
I don't know.
Somebody flooded the server.
I got bombed, bro. I didn't know what happened. All right, for
I think
everyone
it's
here, I'm gonna
bots.
say this right now. I do not think it's healthy for you to have a crush on a fictional character.
True.
I just don't. I feel like it's a waste of time. I feel like it's a waste of time.
It's a sickness.
I feel like you're putting so much effort and time into something
It's not
that's
just
not even
time.
real.
It's an illness. It's an illness.
It's an illness. Exactly that.
Somebody's
streaming.
It is an unfulfilled, unfulfilling dead end.
XQC, you need to go to bed.
Alright, so whoever has a good argument, go up.
Is there
Type
any?
one in chat if you're.
Is there any
Type one in
opposition
chat
to this
if
topic
you're-
at all, or what?
There we go. There we go.
We got an argument.
See?
We need some counter arguments here because we're just agreeing with each other.
Yeah.
What's up?
All right.
Let me. For the people I just unseated, my fault. All right, who said one first? Skullfridge, and let's get Mordecai up in here too.
Alright.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up,
Good,
man?
how about you, man?
How you doing?
Yo.
What do you? Okay.
All right.
Y'all heard my opinion on this. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's.
How they did abortions back then, and that's why modern abortion is way better.
Bro, what is going on?
So you said, sorry, I want to get back to your point, Dexter. I just don't understand what you're stating, but you said that because murdering a human is wrong. So what is the...
Wait, it's XQC. XQC is in the server, bro. XQC is in the server.
Oh my god.
Whether it's your moral, if you can give me a moral and or biological definition in your eyes of what a human being is considered between a fetus and like me.
It's the human experience. Bang.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I was making sure XQC's in the server.
What is his name?
His name's XQC.
My question was just like what is your guys' like definition on what a fetus versus a human is, or how we know
a fetus is just a human in a very early stage, like how a baby is also a human in a very early stage of development.
I was just curious. It's
What's his Roblox name so I can add him up?
It's whenever you are gonna have a human experience. You know what I mean?
Because like, sorry.
Wait, xQc, why is a human experience gonna be valuable?
It's not.
What? It doesn't have to be valuable. It's just
Why should we value human experience?
because it's all we have.
Why? That's not an answer to his question.
That doesn't answer my question.
The human
All we have. I can
experience
just say that
is
life
the
is all we
only
have.
thing that we have.
Life is all we have, though.
Yeah, no, I could just say that life is all that we have, and like any living human shouldn't be killed.
Huh?
Are you slow?
What? It's the rage baiter.
Because the one thing that I like to point out is that. Sorry.
This guy's rage baiter.
Nah, I'm just saying No, I'm not. Hey, watch it. I'm saying that you're talking about nobody deserves to be killed. Alright.
Yeah, no
What
one
about,
deserves
like,
to be
the-
killed.
Okay, what about Stalin?
Yeah, he still didn't deserve to be killed.
So are you
maybe
guys
you
like
deserve
also
to
against
be-
like the death
I'm gonna
penalty?
stop.
Yeah, I'm against the death penalty.
Okay, I am too.
I'm not.
You're slow.
But I
I used to
You know
I
what?
used to work at a prison, and watching the inmates suffer is a lot more
Cap.
funnier.
That's cap. That's cap. You did not
Wait,
work at a
is
prison.
xQc pro-choice?
Cap.
Yeah, what is she on about?
That is
bro?
the
She in
most
high
cap
school, bro.
a
You
cap
did not work
I've
at a
ever
prison.
seen a cap in my
I am
cap
not
life.
in high school. I am very much
Community college, my
well
fault, bro.
over the age
Hey,
of
hey, don't worry
18.
about it. You never
Cap,
worked in a
just
prison though.
keep in touch.
Wait a minute. Why is it funny to see people suffer?
Because if a person has committed mass murder,
Well, they're not all.
it's absolutely hilarious to watch them.
Yeah, but not all of them have
suffer.
done that though. Most of them.
Yeah, obviously.
I
there's
would actually be
people
surprised
that
if
end up
you
in
had
prison.
seen
There's
one
people
of
that
them
end up
that
in
were there.
prison for having like 20 misdemeanors, so then it ends up being a felony because they decide to continuously make crimes to become habituals. I mean, there's just those who do drugs, those who just do robberies without, murder.
And you like to watch them
but
suffer?
there's but like the parts of the prison that I worked in was closed custody.
Can we talk about abortion, bro?
Hey, what is this girl on about? And you have furry ears on your Roblox avatar. What do you have to say about this topic at all, bro? You didn't work out of prison.
Like, why is human experience gonna be?
Hey, you know what? Here's a hot take. Instead of having those penalties, we should bring back hard labor. We should bring back the coal mines.
Well, I think that should be an option. I feel like you should be allowed to do more labor to like reduce your penalty.
Nuke the world. Nuke the
But
world.
I think it should be like not
Is
like
there anyone up here who's pro-choice?
forced.
I'm pro to the
xQc
choice.
is pro-choice.
Yeah, I'm pro-choice.
I'm everything.
Ban xQc.
Yeah.
Wait, what is xQc? xQc's pro-choice?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Wait, aren't you agnostic?
Pro-choice.
Oh my god, you're actually
Why not?
xQc.
Wait, xQc, what is your religious beliefs again? Remind me if
Agnostic.
Okay.
Bro, why not
why
just
are
let
you
people do what they
pro-choice?
want?
I thought you were
Why
European.
we gotta control everybody? That's a real take.
Wait, xQc, can you do the fast talk real quick?
No.
Murder is wrong.
Wait, xQc, do you know that one guy who copies your mannerisms and he does the balloon popping game with the spike?
Wait a minute. Why are you glazing another man just because he's in here and he's popular streamer?
Yo, ooh, she said that though.
You just asked
Ooh,
him.
shit. She said that though.
You talking about the
asked him a
triangle
question.
dude?
Keep this on topic.
Yeah, it's the triangle dude.
See, there you go. He's still blazing. XQC, can you please defend your point?
What point do I have to defend? I mean, I'm pro-choice. It is what it is. I mean, what question do you have?
Do you
what's your
Explain why.
murder or not?
Yeah, but
you think murder
why
is wrong?
not though? Why not?
Because it's murder.
Because it's murder,
killing
exactly.
Wait, that's a burden shift, xQc. You're supposed to be able to support your own beliefs, no?
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta support
Do
your
you
own.
believe that somebody who will not anymore have a human experience, somebody who was in a coma forever, do you believe that it's okay to pull the plug on them, or do you want to let them in a vegetative state forever?
No.
Well, they have no future goods to be taken from. xQc, what makes murder wrong?
They shouldn't have been forced to live in the first place.
What makes
there's
murder
a
right?
difference between cannot
Okay.
and
Nothing.
people that didn't have an opportunity to live.
Self-defense.
It's false equivalency.
Yeah, what makes murder wrong, though?
What? What?
Yeah, what makes murder wrong? Can we have to get this out of the way?
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Okay,
No, we don't.
if abortion
Yeah,
is
we
murder,
do.
why aren't all these people in jail?
Well, they should be. That's like the entire argument.
Okay.
Wait a minute. XQC, just so you know, I'm single.
Do you think that it's better that somebody wasn't conceived, or that they're gonna have a life of misery and hardship and a bunch of problems? Thoughts?
Wait, XQC, how can it? Wait,
If you can predict that somebody's gonna have
for someone to not exist, how
We
can it be
just have
better
to
for you to not
protocol.
exist? I thought better or worse only applies.
Wait, one at a time. Talk to him one at a time. He can't think that fast.
To not
To live.
exist.
How is it worse?
Exactly my point.
How is it worse?
Better and worse only applies to beings in existence.
Okay, but that brings us back to the kids that get mistreated and the kids that get sold and the kids that get killed because their parents don't want to be bothered with
Bro,
them.
this is an abortion debate. What are we on about here? We're way off.
Yeah, no,
topic.
that's a whole different issue at that point.
How can I be happy when I know what's coming? I want to shoot up.
Wait a minute, before we go back on topic, we need to find someone who's pro-life. Wait,
Well, I'm pro-life.
someone who's on pro-life
Yeah,
to
John
argue.
Halo.
He
John
said
Halo's
what?
arguing it.
Yo, what did that dude say?
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
Who wants the first argument?
I am not repeating even a word of that.
So, like, what's gonna make murder wrong?
Because you are terminating unconsensually the life of somebody else and their experience and what they have gone through, their memories.
Wait, so like, so are there like memories and experiences, something tangible that I can destroy? What?
Yes.
Dude, it doesn't. What do you mean? Yes.
Yes.
Can
Yes.
you like,
You
can
can
you
destroy
justify
memories.
that? How,
Yes.
how are memories like tangible? Can I grab a memory?
No. Can you?
What?
What?
What are you talking, bro? Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Rage
the day
baiting. He's
before?
rage baiting. He's rage baiting. GG.
I'm not even rage baiting, bro.
You're right.
Not everything. It's not because something is not tangible that it doesn't have to be protected. Like love should be protected, and it's not tangible.
Ah, I see what you mean. Okay. So like love is just gonna be a derivative of like these consciousness and like experiences. So it's
That's
gonna be kind
the
of
exact
different to
same thing
destroy
as a human
love.
experience
Yeah,
and the
it's
memories.
gonna be
Yeah,
a bit
then
like
memories
different
are
to
what we
destroy
value.
love than it is to like destroy a memory. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, but we value it.
What are we talking about?
But like even
You
then,
act like
right?
these things don't have any value. Everyone values.
Yo,
life.
John
yeah,
Halo,
I
you have
think
an idea.
experiences
Yo,
have
John
value.
Halo, make one argument instead of just combating other arguments with garbage,
Yeah, sure,
like a reiteration
sure,
of like
sure,
basic core philosophies. It's
Sure,
really
sure.
bad. Go ahead.
No need to cortisol spike on me. Okay, so premise one, I'll make this real simple.
Oh,
Right,
man.
killing innocent humans is wrong. Premise two,
right,
abortion
he's
kills
right.
an innocent human. Conclusion, abortion's wrong.
A
Dude,
human.
that thing don't even know it
But
exists
if,
yet.
but if that
Why are
baby
you
or
trying
that
to tell me,
fetus is
dude?
detrimental to the woman's health, then shouldn't we prioritize the woman that already has a life?
No, that's a different scenario.
And not
I mean,
the
yeah,
child?
but most
Baby's more
abortion
important.
Oh,
But
now
I
it's
mean,
become
but
so
I
it's
mean,
a
are
gray
you
area.
like
So it's gray area
generalizing?
then.
Because I'm confused.
No,
Yeah,
that's
so we
exactly-
should treat
really different
we should treat
scenario.
both of them as patients and treat the woman's what's the word, pathology, rather than
Yeah.
destroying this like.
So, but then the
I mean,
question
it's
is, who are you going to
situational, right?
prioritize?
John,
In
how about you
scenarios
start like
where-
letting other people do what they want instead of
all
trying to
human life.
dictate people with your morals? This guy John
Yeah,
Halo
I'm
knows
gonna,
knows
I'm gonna
everything.
keep dictating
Supposing that
people with my
pro-choice is
morals.
correct.
Sorry,
That's
No,
not really.
you're not dictating anybody, bro.
I'm gonna keep doing it. I mean, murder's wrong. That's like me dictating my morals on society.
Yes,
right?
everyone will agree.
Because I
that
vote
we're
for
wrong.
people who keep those laws in place.
Yeah, but I mean, a majority of us already agree on that.
Anyway, I think the
in which
core.
a woman's life, but the cases that which a woman's life is threatened by her abortion is like like 1 out of 100. That's like
It
that's,
still
that's not an argument.
exists.
Okay, it's
But
probably
do you
less
see
than
those,
that,
do you see
but
those
even
as a
that.
human life that needs to be taken?
For abortion.
Is that that's the question at hand?
It is a
Do you
fair
see those as a
argument
human
because
life
they
that
still
needs to be
exist.
taken?
Those cases still exist.
What do you guys keep saying? Human life, a human life, like it's a human life. It's somebody who's lived.
because
How is it
It's
not a
a
human life?
fetus.
Wait,
The
what
reason,
is
the
it
reason
then?
why
It's
it's
a
specified
fetus,
human
it's not a
life
living
is
thing.
because that's
The
what the
debate,
argument
like
is.
if you go and you crack an egg, that's not a life that you're taking away. It's not
Preston,
developed.
what are you
It's an egg.
Doesn't matter what stage of
Fertilized.
life
I
you're
mean,
in.
well,
It's
it's
still
because the egg is not
life has
fertilized
no
like a human
impact.
embryo.
And if let me guess, if it were, you wouldn't eat
to an
eggs.
egg.
No.
Yeah, you can't eat something
We're
that's
not chickens.
fertilized. I mean,
I mean-
technically you could, but it's
No.
not
I eat
morally
chickens,
okay.
yeah.
The
I
more
love
you know.
chicken.
Plus, I mean, like a fertilized egg is still like a chicken, just in the earliest stages of development. Like it still
Holy
belongs
boys
to the
crack.
species.
Okay, dude,
Yeah,
a voice
bad,
crack
bro, I'm
doesn't
not
mean
gonna lie.
mom.
Who called him out in the voice crack? I know that wasn't John Halo's chud ass. Where's he at?
That was me. Why are you so bad?
Hello?
I mean,
don't
you could
like you,
argue the
John.
fact that this
I will slide on your
fetus
block right
hasn't
now,
lived
bro.
a life yet. It doesn't have relationships with
No,
people.
you
It
Yeah,
doesn't have a
but
job.
yeah, but
doesn't
this
have-
argument,
Why, like, why
wrong
is that
argument,
what
wrong
grants
argument.
you moral protection, though?
What
Like,
is
why
a
are
good argument?
experiences gonna grant
Because you're
you moral
pro-life.
protection?
Let's hear it. Oh, no, you're
don't.
pro-choice, right?
Yeah, no, like a newborn doesn't experience much. It's just like it's kind of there.
Whoa,
but we still-
yeah, but at that point, I mean, you can definitely tell that there's a predictable future where it will have experiences, and if there's a clean line from A to B in that case, then going in the middle is
Yeah,
incorrect.
I can just say the same thing about a
when it's
fetus.
not,
I can
then
say
it's
the same
entirely
thing
up to the
about
choice
a
of the person that's
zygote.
conceiving
Yeah,
it.
no,
I mean,
Nah, cap.
No.
No,
Once
the
that thing pops
distinction
out,
you're
it's a
making
different
is pretty
story, bro.
arbitrary. Just
Exactly.
like
Wrong. Bang.
Just
Yo.
ending
But once
someone's
it's popped
life
out, it's not
because
abortion
they're
yet, is
gonna
it?
have suffering.
You know, it's
That's
something
not
different.
humane. There's nothing humane about it.
okay.
Well, it
He
depends
ended
on
his
like if it's a
stream
girl or
for
a
some
boy.
reason.
He's doing that from server. Oh,
I cannot.
So like, do you?
No, ban it, bro.
No, okay,
This
no,
child's like
wait.
me. I already
I
said,
think
bro.
gambling
Child's like
should
me,
be
bro.
mandatory.
Mandatory?
Nah,
Mandatory?
Yes.
It should
I
be.
think you should have to gamble.
It needs a
Because
global
you
ban,
can
bro.
make mad money from that stuff.
Why should we ban gambling?
Okay. Cause look, there's people like me, right, that can't control themselves. So like, I want the government to tell me out.
Skill issue. Next.
No, it's not a skill issue.
Skill issue.
House of
Next.
Wisdom, bro.
Skill issue. Next.
No, because
So do you win?
Gamble. If
Do you win gambling?
Little kids gambling, they're gonna steal their parents' money. Like, why are we doing that?
You know, 99% of gamblers quit before you win big. That's a proven fact.
No, because if you gamble, you're losing money. You're guaranteed to lose some money. You're never guaranteed to win.
Okay. Okay. You will always lose, right? But in life, let's be honest, a lot of the things that you do to entertain yourself are a loss at the end of the day. It's whether or not you're having a good experience. If you want to entertain yourself by spending $1 over an entire night, by betting 1 cent at a time, why would anybody tell you that this is not a way to entertain yourself? It's something that you can afford to lose, something that you want to do, and you choose to do it in a way that matches your needs and what you have. So why should we go against that?
I don't see anybody hating on Pokemon packs, but that's technically gambling. Because they
I
see
mean, no, that's different though. Because you're not really losing. You're still getting on it.
Gambling is being pushed
You're
to
buying a
children.
product, no way.
Gambling is still being pushed to children. Which is
Guys, I will give you the argument that I always say, okay? Listen, if, let's say, you were to go to the club, right? And you were to go with the boys and the girls and you were to celebrate or whatever, and you will have to consume certain things, right? It's gonna cost you on average, let's say, about $150 to $300, $400 to $1,000, even in the most modicum of experiences. Club is expensive. So, let's say you were to go instead you were to go to the casino and you wanted to spend $20 on your night. $20, you're betting 2 cents a pop and you're having fun with the boys. Why is that an experience that's detrimental to you compared to the club? The club, you're drinking poison at $100 per slab, and the other one, you're with the boys chilling for a few dollars. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Well, they're both bad, though. No, they're both bad.
Oh,
They can
no,
both be
no,
bad.
no, you're not going to do that today. You are not going to do that to me.
What? You can't compare two bad things and tell me that,
Okay,
like,
yeah, but
they're just
nobody
both
says
bad.
to ban all clubs, ban all alcoholic beverages, ban everything. Like, at that point, ban everything. At that point, we should be stuck in a cage, and we have one task to produce something, and you would just do that until the rest of our existence. That's stupid.
Well, that's how it is over there in China.
Yo, that's cap. That's cap.
Do you think clubs are bad? Do you think clubs are bad?
Clubs are inherently bad, yes, but they can be fun. If it entertains you, do it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what
but I
if
don't
it's
think people like
what if
lose
entertaining
their
the wrong
lives
people?
over
What if people are
the club,
depressed?
you know?
No.
I don't think so.
People go to the club to have a form of social bonding with one another. We've been doing that since the beginning of civilization. We enjoy to spend some time with other people and do what we do. It's part of the core human experience. It's what makes us feel human at the end of the day. Whether it's at a club or at a bowling alley, or whether it's at home or at school, It's part of the core experience, and we need this in order to feel happiness, to have the full feel of the human experience. So, boom, bang.
We need it. You said we need it.
Yes, we absolutely need it. We need it. Yes, we need it.
Hope you all are having a good night.
We need it.
We need it. We absolutely do need it. Yes.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
think we need gambling in our lives? Like,
No,
we need it.
I'm saying that it's a one way for people to have an experience that a lot of times is linked with other social aspects, right? And the more ways you can entertain yourself, it's good. Some people will like this, some people like that, and it's just part of it. And for you to ban it because your experience is bad with it is trivial. It's really short-sighted.
There's a lot of people though that just that aren't rich and they go gamble and they lose their lives over it. They don't lose their lives, but
skill issue.
Really bad spots over it.
Skill issue next.
Gambling ruins a lot of people's lives.
Yes, it does.
Bro, you're spending
what do you mean
3K a
skill
spin.
issue,
How
bro?
much you lost on
What do you mean
gambling?
skill issue?
Skill issue.
Not a skill issue.
Skill issue means
You spin the slot.
you can as a human you can absolutely come into a system and establish a set of rules, a set of core foundational blocks against excess, against abuse. There are things that you could do that prevent you from having the negative side effects of those endeavors. Right?
Yeah,
and it's your
some people
responsibility
can, right?
to do
And
so.
some people
And
can.
it is even more the responsibility in your case if you are a vulnerable person. So it is a skill issue because you are not taking those measures and you're putting yourself as a high-risk person in a high-risk environment. That is a skill issue.
That's true. That is true.
Bro, but still, no. But still though, even if
That's just
people
passion,
make
though.
bad
That's not a
decisions
skill
though,
issue, let's be
right?
real.
No, people make bad decisions though, right? That's something that happens.
It's a skill
But-
issue.
Okay,
And
maybe for yourself.
you say
right? You're
bad
able to
decisions
self-control yourself.
like it's not an
But
ongoing.
there's so many
It's like
other
people say that
can,
cheating
right?
on somebody is I made a mistake. No, cheating is a series of elaborate mistakes that you make over and over and over until the act is carried out. So to say it's a one mistake is really very short-sighted again. Like if when you are doing that, right? You're not. Oh, I made the mistake of gambling. No. You are spinning constantly over and over and over again. So yeah, it is a skill issue. It absolutely is.
Well, that's how it's
X
designed though.
when
It's
defending
made to
women.
make you do that, right?
Iceland.
It's made to keep playing.
Yes, it's
Right?
there's a lot of
You
mistakes.
gambled, right? It's meant to hook you, right?
Yeah, it is meant to. Just like social
not
media,
like-
just
Well,
like
it's not like-
people with skill issues is
just
what
like
you're saying.
dating, just like love, just like a lot of other things. They're meant to hook you. It's by design.
Bro, but
meant
not
to hook you.
Okay, but the other things you name, love, dating, those are good things. Gambling is not like
Not true. Absolutely not true. Incorrect. Love is one of the most destructive addiction that a human can have. People lose their lives all the time over love. People take lives over love. Wars are started out of love or out of hate. Literally, countries went to war for love.
I mean, same thing.
Dude, he's
same
right,
thing you said
bro.
about gambling. Same thing you said
My
about
girl
gambling.
broke up with me. I spent $75 on Uber Eats the next day. So I've really been there before. I think that I don't say love is relevant to gambling though.
I'm just saying it's another addiction that's terrible, right? And I think that singling this one out is just, let's be honest, it's unproductive in my opinion, because the human experience, humans love to gamble. It's a thing that existed since way before Stone Age. People like to get it's something that the humans like to do. And yes, excess is terrible,
bro.
and it leads to
People
terrible
like bad
conclusions.
things, of course.
And I understand this, but to try to ban gambling intent will never happen. It'll never happen. Like you will bring with your boys and like, oh, I bet you $5 you can't do this. That's gambling. We love to do that.
Okay, then I'm not including that kind of. I'm saying just like in a casino, online casino, and stuff like that.
You can't be
That's
selective.
where
That's
people-
part of gambling.
Why
Yeah.
can't you be selective? What? Why can't I be
As you
selective?
said,
I want
should
to just ban
gambling be
casinos.
allowed? That's the title of the debate.
I'm asking a question though. I'm just
You
saying,
know what?
would you think
It's
about
in
that?
my understanding that there should be a system that literally everybody that goes into gambling, right? All those safeguards where you cannot spend that much, everybody's bricked. Like you wouldn't be able to. Let's say you have an income of I don't know this much or that much. You can't gamble more than let's say $1. You would be capped. You would be complete. Like it would just stop you entirely. That's just how it should be.
Oh, like the casino would like know your income. You're trying to say like when you.
That's
go
how it
and
works in
they
real life.
give you a
Yes,
limit?
that's how it works in real life. But it's not well enforced and it's not like properly made.
What do we, that's not how it is right now.
It is how it is right now. Yes, absolutely is. Absolutely, yes, it is.
That's how it is right now?
Yes.
Am I
yes.
like in a different?
It absolutely is. If you gamble a lot, IRL, right? You have to fill out some forms and whatnot, right? And there's gonna be some limitations based on your income and your expense and all that. You have to compute all of it, and then it comes out to a certain amount, and then they won't allow you to go past certain amounts.
Yeah. I feel like gambling itself isn't inherently bad, but the way that they limit you, and then they try to like do these predatory actions where they don't show you the time or anything in the casino, kind of like makes it way more predatory than what it is.
It's very predatory. Everything about it is terrible. It's sharks. It's people that are baiting you into that, so that you go into those things that will be harmful. I agree 100%. But at the end of the day, it's a skill issue. Like a lot of people, for them, it is not a problem. They go out there, they'll spend, let's say somebody makes $1,000 this week, right? They want to spend $10 at the casino on a Friday. What does it matter? They get free drinks, if anything.
Do you think sports betting is ruining sports?
Sports betting, it ruins absolutely everything.
I think sports betting has been ruining sports because you really don't know what's trustworthy or what's not trustworthy when it comes to these players.
Sports betting is the silent killer of America. Genuinely. There's nothing worse than sports betting. It affects the most youngest and the most earliest slabs of age groups, right? And it has every possible avenues of getting them in, even at those ages. And they're known deliberately. It has been known that it affects so many people. You know that more than 50% of people in the early age bracket have a sports betted or have an account at a sports book?
That's what I'm saying. They're literally going towards kids. Sports betting is trying to get kids on Prize Picks and apps like that.
That part later.
That's what I think. That's what I'm saying. Gambling is predatory towards kids when it comes to sports betting. That's who they market to now. It's the younger generations.
Yeah. Better regulations, better safeguards. I'm always for it. That's it.
That's just so you're against sports betting and not.
I'm not against it. I just think it's horrible.
What does that mean? So you're against it, but you're not against it.
I'm just saying. Yeah, there's a skill issue, right? But I think it's being abused tremendously, and I think it's causing a lot of damage. But if you remove the act based on how it's used and how it's currently done, then at that point we're gonna be banning a lot of things. It's a slippery slope. It generally is.
It's just like
I could argue
overall like complete big.
Things also like apps like Kalashi and things like that, where you can bet on literal invasions of countries. Is kind of insane to me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But let's say like, I don't know, maybe like CO2 canisters or whatever, right? Like they're more regulated now because people abuse them. But in general, they won't outright ban them. Like, oh, we just ban that. No, you don't do that, right? You regulate more and try your best to prevent harm. But you can, if you were to ban it, I mean, you would ban everything.
It's
got paid $100 million by the way to say that.
That's not true. I've always been like this. Bro, I've been vocal about this topic for like 10 years. People are just not listening. People just like to tailor the current dialogue based on that, but it just doesn't make sense.
The topic of should gambling be allowed?
Yes, absolutely. And I've said it in the past that gambling is so ingrained in our society that we greenlight a lot of things that are gambling as, oh yeah, this isn't gambling, when it absolutely is, and it's part of our life. Cards are gambling. Even when you go and you get those little machines, you get a little sticker, a little gum. A lot of things are gambling. And some of these things are done to children. That is absolutely, and it is fostering and developing a gambling behavior in those humans that will then later on have side effects that will make them into a gambler and actually be harmful. Bye.
But does that not what if you apply that logic to you streaming gambling to like a bunch of people who are underage?
True.
What about
I'm not like hating on you for it. I watch it every time.
Well, I mean,
definitely.
There are safeguards in place, and there's something that should be in place, like the labels, like the titles. The 18 plus is always enforced and the labels literally kick people out. It does. It absolutely does. And you say, oh, it's not a good enough safeguard. Then tell me what is a good enough safeguard then. Like, if all measures in place are done and are used in the best way that they can, what else can you do?
Well, I think that's why people are so against it, because it's
I
hard
feel like
to
if
put
you
up
have
a
a
good safeguard.
My fault. You can go.
People say ID verification, but every time that there's a law for it, and then there's a measure for it, everybody loses their minds. Oh, yo, what about my First Amendment right? What about my Third Amendment? What about my 27th Amendment right? Blah, 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 blah. UK is doing this. Man, these things, yeah. I mean, you have to stand on business. You have to actually be willing to be receptive to those changes when they happen. But people don't. People don't want to.
If you have like a predominantly kid audience, you shouldn't be like switching to gambling.
I agree.
Because
I
that
agree.
can get them into-
I agree that there should be some form of responsibility that kicks in, right? But the reality is that that's not how it is for me. So I'm not going to police others on it. They know their stuff, and I hope they do good with it.
But I mean, like,
That's
it's some people out there, like, they kind of have to take the money because all the stake deals and stuff. I don't think if they're broke, they're not gonna care about.
Bro, if you give me a mill, I'll start walking out in the street campaigning for gambling, bro. I do the same thing. Like, can you blame them when they put that life-changing amount of money in your face?
I don't know. Gambling shouldn't be allowed.
I feel like if the only basis is money, it's just not enough, right? It's why I'm usually against gambling deals when other people take them, because they're not about that. You know that they're not liking it. You know they don't enjoy it. There's something that they wouldn't do if there wasn't money involved. Well, that's my problem with it.
Yeah. So what do you think should happen then? Like, should gambling companies just stop trying to get streamers?
No, I think that'll always happen. I don't think there's anything to be done. I think that people should expose each other and also hold each other more accountable for the things that are shady in those industries, and stop acting like casino owners as employees of those casinos, because I think that's just wrong. It's just wrong.
What you mean, like somebody working at a casino should like not do what they're told to do?
No, what I'm saying is that when you're a casino owner, you're kind of a shark. Like, those systems are doing like predatory measures and stuff to take advantage of people. I think the extension of that, those who take those deals shouldn't replicate the behavior and do the same thing to the people that is affecting it. Should at least have some form of transparency to not be that shark and still get that deal. Because in the end, it generally won't really matter. Like, it won't take away your deal, and it'll prevent a lot of harm. So I think it's people can and should do better.
Nobody who's getting into the casino industry though has any like proper morals about that type of stuff. Like, why would they not just make more money?
I mean, that's your POV. Like, it's in my understanding of the world that if you do this, you have no morals. These kind of like blanket statements are just bad. They're just bad. Like, I think that trying to police I don't agree with it. Sorry.
I mean, I see what you're saying. You're not wrong necessarily, but like the casino industry in general, like, I'm sure you're well aware, is very dirty, or like.
So I'm saying it's sharky.
Yeah. I just don't know that that'll change, to be honest, considering what it is.
Yeah, but I don't think that the people that are the extension of that, the people who take those deals, I don't think they should be sharky to their viewers. I think that's the most important part. Like, it doesn't matter what the industry, what it does, whatever. I don't think you should replicate and then do work. I just got banned. Sorry, I was looking for an excuse to get out of the server and go to the next topic.
Due process to what?
To a trial, if you're
Of
going
what?
to deport them.
Who is them?
Is there somewhere it says in? Is there somewhere? Oh my God, XQC just joined.
Who is them? Who is them?
Why did everybody just join this
Yo,
server?
because
XQC just
Everybody
came in.
calm down. Don't let anyone up.
Who's
XQC?
Calm down.
Please do not let anyone up.
Which one is
XQC?
Who is XQC? What are y'all talking about?
Hold up. Everyone,
Oh my
listen,
God,
everyone
bro.
listen.
Yo, wait.
Wait,
Stop.
why
Relax,
is XQC here? Isn't he
Don't
Canadian?
let anyone up.
Why is XQC here?
I'm Canadian, and my take on ICE is better than yours. Now give me your
Can we
citizenship.
just talk about due process? I don't care about.
Wait,
XQC.
I just let XQC.
Oh, he's a Twitch streamer.
XQC.
I'm Canadian,
Yeah, no,
but
he's
my
us.
take about ICE is better than yours, so give me your citizenship. It's good.
Hey,
Why am I
guess
meeting
what?
XQC through
Guess what?
Roblox, dude?
XQC. Do you agree? Do you agree illegal migrants deserve due process
ever
of
meet
law?
XQC in my life. I really never expected it.
Okay, bro, just get to the conversation, bro.
Okay, so
Let's get back to the debate. Let's get back to the debate.
That's wild.
Can I continue what I
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna
Can we
say?
talk about due process, bro? I'm waiting.
Okay, so yes, I definitely think, you know, in an ideal world they should get due process, but it's like, how many illegal immigrants are in America, and I don't know the number on the top of my head.
Wait,
But
it's not about the ideal world, right? So
But how many are there?
the
How many
Constitution
of them are there?
guarantees,
Sure.
right? So the Constitution guarantees us certain rights. So the government is obligated to give us those. So
rights to who?
illegal migrants are guaranteed due process under the Constitution, and this was
That's a lot
upheld
of voices.
by the Supreme
Yeah, but-
Court. We cannot deny
guys.
them a court case.
Okay, but what do we do with them while we're waiting to get them in court? Like that's the whole problem. Like, where do they go? Where do they live?
The
Like,
no man's
where are
land.
you gonna put them?
Where they're already living, bro. Do you think
where
like
they're
the
already
living. I'm just kidding,
migrants are committing crime? Like,
Do
are
you
they
know
just
how many
roaming?
trials happen per year, dude? You know how many? Like, do you know how many trials happen per year?
No, I off
Like,
the top of my head. I
Not
don't
enough.
know.
Over 70 million cases happen per year, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it's
I
not
mean,
even
bro,
dropping the
this
ball.
thing is
But a
clogged
year is a long
by
time.
by intention, and it's not being unclogged by intention. The whole thing is absolute garbage.
Okay, I just have to
Exactly.
say one thing. XQC, aren't you like 70 pounds?
What?
Bro, we don't hear
That
about
has
this on
nothing,
Netflix,
that
bro.
has
We're
nothing to
anything.
do with the topic.
Listen,
Keep
just because my boy's a little twinkish does not mean he doesn't have a good stance.
Hold on, is he actually like 70 pounds though?
Now I'm like
I think so.
150.
Video.
Okay.
I
How
don't
tall
think
are you?
I don't think he would realistically be 70.
150.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait,
Obviously.
a love letter.
XQC,
A
it's
love
all
letter.
love.
Were you in
All love.
support? A love letter. Were you in support of the bipartisan border bill during the Biden-Harris administration that would have provided more money for immigration judges
For what?
to see asylum cases?
I would. Yeah, I'm for that.
So,
yo,
do you support,
guys,
since you support this current since you support this current administration's like immigration policy, would you like critique the current administration because Trump shot that bill down because he wanted to run on immigration as an election issue?
Is it an election issue?
Yep, he shot down that bill. It had bipartisan support, and then he said,
Okay.
"Don't vote for this bill, so I can run on it."
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Okay, can I be honest with you? I
Right.
don't think this even pertains of the topic. Like, I don't like when people make blank statements like, I don't support ICE, I don't support this, just flat out, for no reason. Somebody could be doing something bad, a branch of the government can be doing something bad, and you can still say, this branch should still be in play. Like, let's say you didn't agree with the FBI, or you didn't agree with the police. Do you go, oh yeah, I don't like the police. No, absolutely not. You should still support the police because whenever something happens, you will call the police. Like, you respect the police, you do. Stop acting so tough.
I agree with
as
you.
I
agree with
stated
you.
before,
That
as I said,
ICE should exist. Just
ICE
it's just in its
is
current
a
form
good
right now. It's
concept.
bad.
Yes.
ICE should exist. It's a great concept, but what it's doing right now is not what it should be doing.
Yeah, that's my
It's not doing. It's
like,
not
do you see
giving
my
due
shirt,
process.
bro? Like, it's over. Like, that's ICE right now. Like,
It's not
that's how I
giving
feel.
due process.
Okay,
it needs to,
I wanted to hear that reasoning of like why they weren't allowed, or why they should be allowed to do process
I
from that one
do
guy.
have to say one thing. XQC, you were planning on playing horror games. One of them you have to
Bro.
play is Silent Breath. You have to play that game.
I'll play it. Now kick him out. Now kick him out.
Yo, don't listen to the ICE supporters' view, bro. No. Play Slay the Spire too, bro. Play Slay the Spire, bro.
I have 300 hours in Slay the Spire, and I clear you in
bro.
both games.
All right, can we at least stay on topic?
Wait, hold on.
I feel like some very good viewpoints were still brought up, and they need to be answered.
Dude, wait, what was that guy talking about with like they shouldn't be allowed due processing though?
What's
I
up?
just want to hear that real quick. That one guy that said that due processing shouldn't be allowed.
My Steam Deck doesn't sync.
Vatos.
What's that?
Oh, dude.
You are a judge, so you can use your gavel if you want to,
It's
like
fine.
to regulate
I
anything.
don't really. Just let
Oh,
him go.
okay.
I don't really care.
Okay.
I didn't even get to debate about the red pill in the last server,
So
bro. That's what I wanted to talk about.
we
So-
haven't
Oh,
gone.
yeah,
No,
so
we don't know what xQc's viewpoint on this topic.
Bro,
is.
I already told you.
Bro, he agrees with Hassan, bro. He agrees with Hassan.
What? No, I don't. No, I don't. What?
You don't agree with us? You don't agree that ICE is
xQc, are you paid
I
by
think
Hassan
that
is a C-tier streamer.
You don't agree that ICE is good in concept, but what they're doing
In
right now
concept,
is bad.
no,
because they're not
it's-
giving due process.
I'm sorry, but I can't even
concept.
understand what he says. Is that
I feel like that's kind of a red herring, though.
Red-
Like a
Sorry,
that's
you're
a
right.
scapegoat.
Sorry, that's on me. I
There's
shouldn't have
so many
phrased it
people
like
talking
that.
over each other.
Sorry, that's on me. I shouldn't have phrased it like that. That's what I'm trying to say is that it is good in a concept of getting, I think, violent and illegal immigrants out of here is great. I think that's what they should be doing. I do not think they should be able to just pull over a random schmo Joe and try to just check their papers, quote
That's
unquote.
not crazy to say.
Okay. But
papers
what
you
if somebody has prior information and an investigation has been done prior, right? In order to carry out those warrants, what about it? What about
Then, as long as
If
they're
an
getting due
investigation's
process,
already
there's
been
not
done
an
and a
issue.
judge agreed to it, then it's fine.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
like
As long as
the
it's-
difference between, I have an issue with like there's judicial warrants and then there's the warrants that like ICE has, which are administrative warrants.
No,
So
classic.
like if you get a judicial warrant to take
Shout
to
out
like
Jade
put someone in
and
a
Powell.
detention center, like a judge signed off on it, I don't care, right? That's due process of law. Great, awesome. But if you have an administrative warrant, which is just from internally in ICE, you don't have a reason to detain that person because a judge didn't sign
Fair
off.
enough. If that happens, then those who are carrying out those warrants are they're not doing good, and I think that should be a part of ICE that should be removed and reformed. But I think
That's exactly what I'm saying.
and I think in its current iteration, I think a lot of mistakes that are made off of people being untrained, people being unprepared, and I think that's bad. But the ICE is still good. Like these things are still meant technically to protect you, just like the police and other branches. And I think being against it is just short-sighted.
I mean, I would agree. I think like ICE
Yeah, I would
in a
agree with
whole, like especially now, I feel like it was like. Would
Certainly.
you agree that a bunch of new ICE like people were,
They're
added
awful.
to the...
They're so bad.
I think ICE needs more training. They just 100%
Thank you,
need more
bro.
Oh
training.
yeah,
than
8 months
civilians.
what is it?
not
It's
enough,
like
bro.
40 days.
Well, like they
Oh,
need
it's only
more,
40 days?
they need more and better training. Like
Okay,
months.
guys, let's not be performative. Let's not be performative. Except for those instances, right, that overall you don't agree with, right? And those two big cases that happened because they were on TV, right? Like, we haven't seen a lot of it on the news, have we?
Not particularly.
Yeah,
no.
it's not much.
What do you mean of people being put in detention centers en masse?
No.
I mean, there's not a
I'm
lot of
saying,
media coverage for
we're
that.
talking about the training and all that. I'm just saying, except for those two big instances, it seems like that part of it has at least slowed down from my perspective. True or false?
No,
I would say
alright.
we're talking about like lethal interaction.
Really? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? You say you can't trust the news though, but the reality is that you trust the news when it's about these big cases that go crazy, but whenever things aren't being reported, then it's don't trust the news. See, like you cannot have it both ways. If you say you don't trust the news, it has to go from from the reports and the non-reports at that point. It just okay, then be critical of all of it. Like why aren't you critical when there's a big case on TV that's causing outrage? I think people are reporting for sure. I don't know about this topic, but it's fine. Alright, that was fun. I think they need to remake this game and update it where it's like there's no pay to win or whatever, but it's more structured. Otherwise, like everybody talks over one another. It's late. I have a massive fucking headache. It's not my way, I know. Yeah.
Play Deep Woken.
Played last time. Wait, these guys. Well, I thought this was. Chat, was there not a guy with a chicken mask in my game? It looks just the same, no? Let's see what's trending. I mean, I could play that log, but probably not. I'll play a game of I'll play a game of League of Dota. I'll play a game of AoE 4. I'll play a game of
Me and xQc love ice.
I mean, I don't love ice. Like, I don't think anybody loves ice. I love ice. I mean, you're just being edgy, to be honest. You can be critical of something and still support it. You can be critical of when things are bad from something and still overall support it. I think people are scared to like just have a blanket statement that'll make them think that make them look like they're glazing or that they agree with the news about something bad or whatever. I think that's just inherently just a bad overall thing these days. Where like it's either full on or full out, and I think it's just really stupid. How's he gonna play AoE?
Any update on Warcraft 3 versus Tyler 1?
But I don't think he's there. Buddha told me that somebody texted morning he wanted to play. I have a massive headache. Like I don't know how long it lasts. Yeah, I just woke up with a fucking headache. It's so bad. He said it was gonna be an update very soon. I'll play a game of League, low-key. Arc Survival Evolved. Guys, I play AoE, but I'm telling you, Buddha's not around. I don't think. Because I don't play solo. Also, I don't think chat will like AoE. What else? Oh, I was over there. Oh yeah, no, I had it fucked up. I'll play anything.
Can you watch this classic? Link.
Did we? Bro, even Parsec came out of the fucking came out of retirement to say don't play League. That's crazy. And that's precisely why we play it. If Buddha was around, we could play AoE, but I don't think it's like that. You won't like it, trust me. It's not. I'm pretty good at it. I'll give you one game. Chat, is True Scale any good, by the way? Has it gotten any better? I play it like every day, yeah. I play with Ome.